Hey, it's Christine, Manifestation Queen, here to remind you of your manifesting power. How to attract unexpected money out of nowhere. Such a fun topic. So, to get into this, first, I want to share two stories of how I manifested unexpected money to help inspire you to think about how you've probably manifested unexpected money in your life and to get into the vibration and energy and focus of, wow, it's possible. I've seen it happen before. It can happen again. And then I'd also like to share how you can attract money out of nowhere and what to do with your thoughts to the step by step of how it works to allow that money to come into your 3D world. So, my first story is pretty recent. A few months ago, I got laid off from my job, and I kind of knew it was coming. The company had kind of warned us a few months beforehand that their finances weren't doing pretty well, and there was some other layoffs previously. So I was kind of aware of it and I had already started to get my resume together. So it wasn't too bad, but it definitely was a shock because I thought it was going to happen a little bit later. But anyway, so as I was applying for jobs and kind of freaking out that, like, oh, I'm not getting that consistent paycheck that I'm used to, as I was paying my bills, or if I even was like grocery shopping, I'd feel a little bit of like anxiety, like, oh, I only have a limited amount of money in my savings account. I didn't really want to like tap into it too much. And I'm only going to get this small amount from unemployment money. So anytime I felt that, I would repeat in my head, I have plenty of money. And it would just put me at so much ease. I would just repeat over and over, I have plenty of money. 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 And surprisingly, I didn't have to tap into my savings account too much because money started to show up in all kinds of different ways, like from past clients reaching out to me, which is so random, which was, perfect timing because I did need some extra money. Um, and I don't know, just things ended up working out where I did have plenty of money. But then the funny thing that happened was my employer that laid me off called me back and they had got bought by a bigger company and had asked if I wanted to come back. And also give me a $8,000 sign-on bonus, which pretty much covered the 4 weeks that I was unemployed for. So it was almost like I got refunded my usual paycheck that I was used to. I just thought that was crazy because I wasn't working for them for 4 weeks. They had no obligation to give me that $8,000. It was just kind of like, here you go. And I think it was truly because I was in the my thoughts were focused on I have plenty of money, that money always comes to me so easily. I have plenty of money. I have plenty of money for all of my bills and everything that I want to purchase for me and my family. And I did not expect $8,000 to just be given to me. It was lovely. It's like, oh, thank you. One other cool one that also has happened kind of recently that, yeah, definitely was a little bit more on the expected side, but still unexpected. So, what happened was 3, 4 years ago, I was moving from Massachusetts to North Carolina. We were buying a new house in North Carolina, and we were living in an apartment in Massachusetts. So, I decided when I moved to the house in North Carolina, I want to buy all brand new furniture, like brand new beds, TVs, couches, everything brand new when we get to North Carolina. That way we don't have to pack up too much stuff from Massachusetts. And our stuff in Massachusetts was old. So it was going to be nice to have like a new home and new furniture. So I decided, okay, I need to save up $20,000. That's what I estimated I wanted to buy for, have enough to buy for beds and TVs and all the furniture and all that stuff. And at the time, I only had I think like 3 or 4 thousand in my savings. So I was like, I got to get moving on this. And within, I want to say like 6 or 7 months, I had actually, I wanted it to be like right at the month that we were moving, which was October. And I think I started this goal back in like February. So I only had like a few months, like, I don't know, what is that, like 8 months to get this $20,000 in my savings or an additional 17,000, whatever. I forget exactly what that exact numbers were. I just know I needed $20,000 in my savings account to purchase my furniture for my new house. And all this money just started coming in. Like I was just so focused on having $20,000 by October when we moved for this furniture. And just money just kind of came in here and there. I was able to save some money because I was like focused on it and thinking about it. And I've never had more than 10,000 in my savings ever. So 20,000 felt like a stretch to me at the time. But it happened. Like I had like 19,600 something right as we moved. I was like, wow, when I really focus on, I want 20,000 by this time, that's my focus. It just all kind of works out. So I was like, I should have asked for more. So then I decided, well, I would like $100,000 in my savings account. And I decided what I would pay, use that money for. And it took a little bit longer, but um, right now it's up to 86,000 or so. So I was like, whoa. So actually, I haven't even hit the 100,000 yet, but to go from 20,000 was the most I've ever seen in my savings account to now having 86,000. It's like, wow, when you really just focus your attention on directly of what you want, and even if you can set a due date and be like very, very persistent on that due date, it'll happen for you, especially if you have like a hard stop. That's the thing. I don't have a hard stop for this $100,000. I keep saying my birthday, but I'm kind of letting it ride out. But wow, it just kind of flows right in. Anyway, so how do you attract unexpected money? Well, make it feel easy and natural. Say things to yourself like, wow, money just always shows up for me easily. Even if you don't believe it, just keep repeating it. Money's always coming in. I have an overflow of money. If it feels better to have a definite direct amount of how much you want by a particular date, do that if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, go general with it. Money flows to me easily. There's always money available. I have an overflow of money. Money is always coming to me in unexpected ways. Anyways, any way you can make it feel as natural as you can. And then watch how money shows up for you. Or you might manifest like free things. And then that's kind of like you're saving money. Like as soon as I started thinking about this morning, I went to, my daughter wanted some donuts and they gave us 2 free donuts, which I didn't expect at all, but sure, thanks. So I'm always like, and then if you start to look at the evidence of like, wow, I got free donuts, or I found $5 on the floor, or I found it in my pocket and I didn't expect it to be there, or that I got this refund that I wasn't expecting. And then you collect all this evidence and you're like, wow, money does show up for me unexpected all the time. Then more money will come in unexpectedly because your focus is on that. So get into the energy and the focus of money's always coming to you in a variety of ways. It's always coming in and it's fun, right? And then money will just keep showing up for you. It's almost like you program into your subconscious mind. I always have plenty of money. Money's overflowing for me. Money shows up for me so easily. And then your subconscious mind is like, yes, master. This happens, this happens, this happens. Money's coming in, money's coming in, money's coming in. So try it out. Use the affirmations, money flows easily to me. Just keep it on repeat or whatever feels good for you. I have an overflow of money. I always have plenty of money. Just keep those affirmations on repeat. And let me know how all the money comes in for you. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.